Hey folks, how you doing? 1010 Noggin here, getting ready to do a little bit more streaming. Second stream today. Having an easy day of it. It's been a super busy week. I find myself saying that all the time. Even more so than usual. So having some time to just kind of chill out. And all the other stuff I'm working on at the desk makes me really sleepy. So in a weird roundabout way, I'm actually hoping this wakes me up a little bit. It's a good an excuse as any. So, hope you're having a good day. This morning's stream was great. Um, really good conversation. Made some really good progress, and I don't know. There's part I was talking about at the beginning about my setup and restream and why overlays are tough with multi-broadcast. Da, 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 da. I don't know if people appreciate that kind of thing. I liked it. I thought it was good. So, anyway, yeah. We'll find out. We'll see what kind of feedback I get. Getting ready. So we have a specific goal. So a couple things. One is that the problem I was having in finding and using the quote unquote plans that I thought I got at the end of one of the earlier quests, that's resolved now. Um, and I'll kind of show you why here in just a sec. And then we're going to get busy on those quests. Well, not the quest. We're going to get busy on the next step. We have some things to do. Whoop, gotta wait for the house now. I'm going to take a picture, apparently. There we go. Wait for everything to settle. Yep, here come the ghouls. Nope. Oh, weird. That was odd. Okay. Is it there? It's there. My phone is saying things. I gotta see what it's saying. Ah. There we go. So yeah, the problem here. So I first of all I look in the. That's not the plans. There we go. Back out. Look in here, and I would have expected to be able to go into notes and see the plans. And I went through, and there's nothing related to power armor. I thought, well, that's odd. Okay, well maybe I can just go make it. So I walk up here, and crafting is disabled. Right? Like if I go up to any other station, and I want to make something. I go up here and I say craft and everything's good. Like I can make stuff, right? I didn't realize this was the first time I tried to craft anything power armor related that wasn't already set up for me. There's the excavator suit quest that you do early on, but they have that one. They kind of they baby step you through the whole thing, you know. I had not actually done anything on my own because again, I haven't really focused on the power armor at all. I've got the excavator suit. I had a raider suit. I got rid of the raider pieces. I just scrapped them because I'm going to use the chassis for the new build. But that's basically it. So it turns out that to use it, you gotta go. And this is like old news for anyone who's played the game for a while. But let's go down to where am I going? Apparel. And let's grab a chassis out of here. Power armor chassis. We'll take that one. Go down here. Not in notes. We go over to apparel. Whoops. Set down the power armor chassis. And there you go. So you can see I've already built out the first piece. I'm going with the Ultracite armor build. So here's the deal. Let's take this, climb on in. I love how the backpack works with it too. Like I'm not seriously complaining. Like that's exactly how I want it. I want to have to take off the backpack. Oh yeah, you notice too the beeping because I have no cores. I haven't been using them. I've been selling them all off. So, you know. Let's see. So we go to craft. Hey, how you doing? Just saw your comment there. Thanks for the questions on the on YouTube there. I appreciate it. I've been good. How have you been? Okay, so you notice now I'm in here. Yeah, there's the prototype power armor, the X. It's called an X10. It's X01. And the Ultracite power armor. So that turns out that was the only deal. This is the only station where you've got to have something else set up and then you can craft stuff, which kind of makes sense, I guess. But it's what it is, so that's done. I'm going to go ahead and collect that. And I'm going to put that back for right now. We're going to take today's stream and go and get some Ultracite. And it's going to be rough. I know it is. Might die. Multiple times. We're going to give it a shot. Glad to hear you're doing good. Where am I? No. I forget what I'm doing so easy. I like make one comment and then it's like, wait, where am I? What am I doing here? Okay. And down, and then let's check a couple things. We got the Edict All might come in handy. Disease care, I've got tons of food. Let's make sure we have enough water. Nothing. Okay. Well, it's what we got. That'll do. Let's see. So, let's go to... Is that it? Visuals that problem. That is not it. This is it. Awfully close. If anyone's busy prepping a nuclear launch, this is going to... And I got no power armor, really, to speak of right now. So, and no batteries. So this is going to be interesting. But that's where we're going. And normally... Sunrise Field, that's interesting. I haven't seen... Okay. Normally I would take someone... I'd land somewhere a little further away and walk in just to kind of get some adventure and whatnot on the way. There's going to be plenty of adventure right here. So we're just going to go straight in. I've already built out all the ammo I can. Like, this is as good as it gets. So if this isn't good enough, then we'll have to make other plans. Are plasma cores better versions of the fusion cores? No, they're actually used for plasma weapons. Whoops. Okay, that was confusing and disorienting. What? Okay, never mind. We'll look at that later. Oh, jeez. I'm not wearing my mask either, so the air down there is getting to me. So plasma cores are used for certain weapons. And I think that's all they're used for from what I've seen. So you can get like plasma rifles and that kind of thing that take those. I'm going to make sure I'm wearing my Veil of Secrets just in case that's a thing. Oops. And we'll stay kind of far back here at first. What level are you? 14. You're nothing. You're nothing. Don't need the acetone. The aluminum will be good. I need steel. I don't want to overburden myself too much at first, but I'm going to need the steel both, I think, for the armor build and for making more ammo. So. Approach. Nope. Okay. Yep, I think... no, that's that brain fungus. So what we're looking for, I think, is glowing kind of a yellow color. So yeah, I've actually got a fair number of plasma cores that I'm trying to sell, and no one's buying them. Early on, I saw some high-level folks with what looked like really, really cool guns. Kind of like a plasma-based minigun-like thing. Really awesome. But I honestly haven't seen them used much since. Maybe I don't know the right people. Maybe I'm not in the right place. Here we go. This is what we're after. So it's not refined ultracite. It's ultracite ore. But that's good enough. We can refine that down into ultracite. Scrap. Hello. And then use that to build the armor. You hear that too, right? That's spooky as heck. Wow, that sounds close. Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't... Wow, where are they all coming from? Sledgehammer. Yeah, they were not there at first. They're new. Like the Gatling laser gun. Similar, but this thing shot out like a green beam of plasma. And it made a really cool noise when they fired it. It does sound like the Scorched Beast is in the cave. That's why I'm kind of wigging out a little bit here. It's like, is it going to glitch and all of a sudden I'm stuck in the cave with... like, let's not. Creepy. Ultracite. And more ultracite. Maybe. It said so. Now it's saying no. Right there. I heard you. Oh. Okay. You see, there are plasma cartridges too. It's just some of the bigger guns that actually take the cores.
Intruder detected. Beginning search.
Yet more ultracite. I poked around a little bit to see about where to get ultracite. This was the first and what seemed like the most viable way to do it. There's a guy who's talking about using server hopping to do it, and that just feels a little too... like I could, I guess. Maybe after actually making the armor and having to repair it with more ultracite all the time, I might change my mind and decide to jump between places. So far, it looks like that's about all there is in here. Did I miss a door somewhere or anything? That's nothing I need. No side doors. Nothing there. I mean, there's a whole other cave over on that side. How do you get over there? So I went in here. What did I miss? Oh. Whoa. Jeez. Nope. Missed. Okay. Faster done. And then that flapping again. No. Search? Okay, that... Is there ultracite under there? No, it's just glowing fungus. on. Reload. There we go. Make sure I don't... Oh, drat. Hopefully I'm going down here for a reason, too. Like, I'm hoping there's more ultracite down this way. I've not been in here for a long time, and I've only been here once before. Oop. Let's try to sneak. Is that? Yep. And I'm not sure how much each of these piles, effectively, how much ultracite I'm really going to get from each bit I collect. It's all experimentation right now. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do it this way. Whoops.
Continuing search for fugitive.
Maybe there's a place where you can use an extractor. That's kind of what I was hoping to find. I haven't heard of one yet, and I don't remember seeing one. But that would make sense. Somewhere. I just don't know where yet. The thing is, too, if there were such a place, it's going to be in high demand, right? You're going to have to, like, fight other people off for it. Whoops! Oh, come on! Alright, okay. Didn't make it. Fine. Nope. What? Oh, right. That's like a, is that a Mirelurk Queen? Yeah. It's a scorched looking Mirelurk Queen. That's no fun. No, didn't do that. So there's probably going to be some spoilery stuff in here. So just keep that in mind as you're watching.
All right, settle down. I'm listening. You recording this? You agreed this was going to be private. This is just so we all have a record of what we discussed, is all. Yeah, right. You're going to use that to get me canned. Look, I'm on your side. The hell you are. I am on your side. But I got a boss, too. I've kept as many of you on.
Exactly. Yeah, it's going to be a workshop somewhere.
At a quarter of our wages. Billy, I cut our wages. Damn it. Can I finish a sentence? It was either that or cut more of you completely. I couldn't do that. We're all family here. I'm trying. This isn't easy for any of us. It's easier for those damn eggheads. Yeah, I know. I don't like those pocket protectors any more than you do. I'd put them out on their scrawny butts if I could. But like it or not, that glass of theirs is paying the bills.
Not my bills, it ain't.
What would you have me do, Billy? Really?
What's one of them scientists' salaries, huh? It gotta be, what, 10 of ours? What if there was a little accident?
Billy, you aren't being serious.
Maybe I am and maybe I ain't. All I'm saying, what the?
Is on the loose.
There's nothing
I'm
scheduled
getting cooked in here.
to cause a quake like that. What the hell was that?
What me, boss? Honest.
Respirator, stop!
Fugitive has evaded pursuit. Law enforcement authorities now have primary responsibility for apprehension.
Come on. Getting hooked up on something on the floor. There we go. Oh, that's that. Oh, great. So yeah, the only way out now is down here, where I'm really going to get cooked. Oh, however. Any more around there? Check the walls. I don't see anything. Okay. I did miss some. I'm not where I thought I was. Or I just completely spaced it. But anyway, good. Glad I grabbed it. Looking for any more down along the cavern walls. Don't see anything. How far back does that cave go? Okay, it doesn't go anywhere. It looked like that may be like another hallway over there at first. Stepping right over it. Come on. There we go.
I don't like it, Sam. Not one bit. They want to drop a nuke down here? And what for again? To get some kind of radioactive glass out? What that lab coat call it? Ultracite? You and I both know the main shaft is barely holding together. This is bad news. Don't you let them do it.
Handful of different places. Oh, well, that's cool. I've only ever seen one other place, and then it was kind of random. Like, it wasn't there every time. Like I said, I'm kind of terrible about doing homework on the game. Like, the fact that I'm looking up anything at all is kind of a miracle. That said, so yeah, I'm gonna head back and actually see how much I got and how much more I can build. Oh, wow! I'm not used to them spawning out of nowhere. Like, is there anyone else here now? Just waiting for more of them to pop up. Make sure I got all the side hallways. I think they're just mushrooms and that kind of thing up this way. Oh, or not. Oh, okay. Oh, alright. I thought it was someplace new. It's just an alternate route. That's fine. Okay. Alright, let's fast travel back. Yeah, if I go outside at this point, I'm just gonna get roasted. Maybe... Ooh, maybe... Oh, right there. Jeez. Keep your eyes open. Not a bad haul. Given how unobservant I'm being, though, I'm gonna walk the rest of the way first. Make sure. Okay. Oh. Well, it let me? Oh, it actually let me. What do you know? I was half expecting it to say that I couldn't fast travel because there was an enemy nearby. And I've never had that. I've never had it where something was attacking outside a cave or a building, like where there's a transition, and still able to actually hurt you. So that's new. Okay. So now we go to the chemistry bench. Scrap all our junk, and then do some crafting. Smelting. Ultracite scrap. Okay, so you need acid, which I have plenty of because I never use it, and just the ultracite ore. So I got 17. Oh. You know what? This is bad. Yeah, shoot. Well, I'll switch it out now. That would have been better. Man, and that's that. Oh, forgot. Didn't need the chassis. Oh, wrong one. You know, it'd be nice. I haven't found a way to label them so that they come up under a different name in your inventory. So when you have two of them, and they don't stay in the same order in your inventory either. So it's kind of a random grab. Apparently you need to grab both of them. Try again. That's the one. Oh, this one. We'll just select that now. Okay, so now we can craft. We'll see what else we need. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do this yet. Oh, yeah, I can build at least one more thing. So let's see. When I was playing earlier and doing the tadpole missions, I found 2 robots that were watching after some cows, and they said, "Be careful around these parts, and a legendary sheep squatch will wrap you." So how did that go? Yeah, they're no fun. Or lots of fun, depending, I guess, on how you look at it, but yeah, they can be terrifying. So we'll go ahead and build the helmet next. Doesn't really matter what order we build things in. Level 50. And that takes 10 Ultracite. And I'm willing to bet now when I go back, yep, that was the one thing I could build. So we need... See, let's kind of get an inventory here of what else we need. We need silver. Okay, so that I hadn't seen. So we're going to have to find some silver. And that's something that I don't know that there's one good spot for it. I'm willing to bet if I look it up that there is going to be one of the areas where you can put an excavator on the silver. I think I may know where that is. In fact, I'll take a look. Silver, and then of course more Ultracite. All that for one piece. This is going to be a lot of trips. Or I will have to go through and see where else it comes from. I have to go check something. I will be right back. Okay, there we go. So when you ran into the sheep squatch, I'm curious, did you actually try taking it on? The first time I ran into it, I was not ready at all. So I had to go and I went and sat in a building and kind of peeked out the door every once in a while and hucked grenades at it. Let's see, I'm going to take... Oh yeah, I already recalled the other one, so let's go put that back. Apparel. Power on the chassis. Then... put that one on. I'll take the slow walk upstairs. You got halfway after it regenerated, right. Then ran out of bullets. Asking 5 different people on the server to help me. One did. Now you have a dual sling Gatling gun. That sounds fun. Beep, beep, beep. I know. And here are all the fusion cores. Those are all 50s. Those are pretty high. I'll take those back out. Those are 62, 63, 66. I'll take all the 50s. Over encumbered. Really? By how much? A lot. So I seem to remember, so my wife was talking about this too, where it seems like they may have changed some of the rules. Like as soon as I put the power armor, suddenly I'm obligated, like it changes the carry weight on the rest of my combat armor. Which is kind of lame, honestly. I don't want to have to change out every time. Well, I'll put a few of the power cores back. They're very heavy also. Fusion cores, whatever you want to call them. Let's put back 4 of them. Still not enough. Man alive. Am I... Let's see what I've got here. Bloody Mess. That's set up correctly. Gunslinger. There it is. Through hiker. What else can I do? There. That tipped the balance just enough for right now. Well, I think I was going to wear it around, but at this rate, I think I'm actually... What do I want to do next? We're looking for silver. So, okay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hop out of this thing. Collect it. And we're just going to store it here again for a while. Chassis. All right. So let's head. I think that we can just look at these, right? Yeah. What do we have there? Look at that. Silver. That's where we're heading off to. We'll start here, clean up the town, get some other materials, see if we can find some silver here too, and then walk up the river. So let's do that. First, we're going to jump here. You're only able to get that far because you hid in a collapsed house. That is an honorable way to find a sheep squatch. Especially, you were saying, what level are you right now? I may be remembering wrong. I thought your character was like below 50. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I'm just going to travel again. Let's jump here. No, like I said, I hid in a bathroom the first time one attacked. And I was also almost out of ammo and did not have a lot of stim packs or anything. And I just had to whittle the thing down bit by bit. These are all easy fights, so we're not here for the experience. Whoop, hi. Get out of my face. We're here for the parts. I'm looking for... mainly for silver around here. I mean, we're not going to find ultracite around this neck of the woods. Not going to happen. This ends up being kind of a good run for supplies, depending on what you need, of course. But I've used it quite a bit. They're fairly low-level folks, but there's quite a few of them. They have a lot of guns. If you're trying to gather up steel for crafting, if you're gathering ammo, especially if you, like me, you're using a gun that has fairly common ammo, it's a good place to stock up. You end up spending a lot less than, or you end up getting a lot more than what you spend, basically. When you fought him, you were level 26, now you're 28, and was using a 50 caliber machine gun. Yeah, taking on a sheep squatch at that level is to be commended. They really are awful. They're really, really tough. You hear another one nearby. I can't see it though. You see, so yeah, Various chems, stim packs, ammo, Med-X, all good stuff. Right away, may as well. Yeah. Did I already do that? No, I didn't. Look at all the stim packs. Oop. Oh, crud. Clumsy. Nope. Too clumsy. You can do that. Whoops. What? Where? Oh, there you are. We'll just head down around here and go up that way. So yeah, it sounds like you're leveling up pretty quick, though. So I'm also going to have to do some research. I have not gathered, like, intentionally gathered silver for a long time. I can't remember what else has silver in it as parts. Like, I'm pretty sure if you found, a mirror or something, it probably, I don't even know if that's a thing. Scalpel, not sure. So I've got more homework to do again. Whoops. There we go. And when I said my house was new, I just remembered it was next to the Berkeley station where the legendary selling place is. Yeah, that can be a rough spot of town. Whoop, whoop. Where? Oh, there we go. Had they been near one another, it would have been more fun to use a grenade or something. But you're too spread out. Hi. What? Oh. Whoops. So the reason they're bursting, you may know, is that Bloody Mess perk. It creates a random chance for them to just burst into a bunch of meat chunks. Now, that's not really the reason for using it. Like, that's kind of fun and all. But it also gives you something like a 15% bonus across all of your weapons. I'll take a look in a minute. It basically gives you some good bonuses in general. What do I think about Nuclear Winter? So I've never actually tried it. It's not my thing, really. Like, my son actually plays a lot of Battle Royale style games. I enjoy the combination of building social stuff, like everything all together, and that just doesn't actually, that doesn't do it for me. When they used to have the survival mode, where it was open PvP, that I really liked. That I was surprised at how much I liked that. Because even though you're all trying to kill one another, 76 has a really, really good, positive community. I mean, there are jerks everywhere. You're always going to run into people who, you know, want to kind of spoil things or whatever. But there was, like, a guy in particular I ran into nearly every day he was way higher level than I was. And he'd take me out in one shot. But it sounds funny, but he was actually really nice about it. He'd take me out and I'd, you know, make a joke or something, and he'd always leave my stuff. He wasn't doing it to, like, you know, steal a bunch of things or whatever. And it'd be like, all right, well, same time tomorrow. But anyway, I mean, that's not the main reason I liked it. The main reason you know, that's just kind of a funny thing, and it says something about 76's community. The main reason I liked it was the tension. Like, you could still do building and that kind of thing, but knowing that someone could kind of, like, jump you at any given time really, really changed how you played the game and got the adrenaline going. And then when you got into an actual firefight with someone, it was actually a lot of fun. It really changed. Like, here, you notice how casual everything is. I mean, this is because I'm way too high level, really, to be in this area. I'm just here for the silver. That's up north here a little bit. When you're playing in that mode and you start to have to think more strategically, you're like looking for hiding places. You're thinking about that thing where you throw. If you haven't tried this, try it sometime. It takes a little practice, and you have to do some things that increase your VATS accuracy stats. But when you throw a grenade and then you target it and you wait for it to get near the spot where you want it to blow up, and then you shoot it so that you can control where it detonates, using that on other players was a blast. No pun intended. It was a lot of fun. And like I said, there are a couple times where this thing, which can fire really fast, it doesn't look, I mean, you look at it, it's just a pipe pistol. It doesn't look like it's going to do much. But when you actually look at the stats, so it does 59 damage. So compare that, for example, to, what's a good one? Go down here. Dragon does a lot of damage anyway. Yeah, the recon hardened pipe revolver rifle does 200 in one hit. But the rate is so slow and it takes so long to reload. So you better hope you get enough good hits in very quickly, or you're done, or you gotta run and hide again. With this thing, the clip is decent sized. The fire rate's really high. It's not, I mean, it's not going to be like, say, this, which I did not have at the time. But it does that. Yeah, I'm hoping they bring it back, honestly. I don't quite understand why they got rid of it, except maybe pure like development resources. You know what I mean? Like business issues. If you want to maintain all those different game modes, you've got to have development teams that are assigned to each one. And no company has infinite resources. So now that they've got the Fallout First, which is a paid service, so it has potential to actually earn the money. Between Adventure, Fallout First, and Nuclear Winter, maybe those are the ones. Maybe the other two are the ones that were getting all the people playing too. Like, I enjoyed it. It seemed like there were always people there, but maybe it just wasn't popular enough. And there's someone with a, what do you call that? I can't remember what it's called exactly. It's, it's a mutation thing. They do the marsupial mutation, and then they can jump really high. Which I've not tried. You can find the plans for crafting the serums that let you do that. And I even know where to find them all. But they are incredibly expensive. And so far I just haven't really felt the need. I think sometime down the road, getting the marsupial one where you can, like jump really high, that would come in handy. Back in Fallout 4, as soon as I could, I would always get the jetpack for the power armor so that you could like get higher up on buildings and stuff. That was a lot of fun. And Fallout 4, that actually you get into some places where they were like dev rooms, but it wasn't like here where getting into the dev room means you're kind of cheating. You're you know, you're like having to hack it, and they frown on that. This was just, they had rooms set up that had resources and stuff that you otherwise might not even a ton of stuff, but stuff you otherwise might not find in the game, all in one spot. But I mean, if you're modding Fallout 4 like a lot of people did anyway, then resources and that kind of thing were not an issue. Okay, yeah, so we'll spin the caps. Now we're going to have to fight off waves of things soon. Let's see. Nope, already went that way. Plan for a kitchen stove, huh? Pretty sure I already have one of those. Silver deposit, that's what we want. Alright, well let's see about setting up some turrets at least. No, I don't want to build that big thing. Turrets and traps. And that's the other thing. I've never looked into building like the heavy turrets. Yeah, Fallout 4 was my entry into Fallout, and I still have so many amazing memories of playing that game. Played first on the PS4, and then played through on PC numerous times. I still have a town there. I actually kind of miss it. I built up. And it used, here's the thing, I used some mods. I didn't use anything that would let me get, like, better weapons and that kind. Am I out of stuff? Can I not build these? Yeah, I don't have enough stuff to build these. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Duh. I don't even know where they're going to come from here. Let's put at least one of these up. Oh, okay, or not. No. That's interesting. Can I put it up? No, you can't. So it's kind of cool that it, like, gives you the floor space to put things in. It's also kind of annoying because I'd like to set them up high to deal with whatever comes along. Again, I'm high enough level, I'm not all that worried about it. So yeah, so I got mods. They weren't to help out, but they were things like I could change the seasons. So I could have spring, summer, fall, winter, and playing Fallout 4 while it's snowing was very, very cool. That was pretty neat. I got some that let me clean up some of the otherwise, like, you know, just some of the spots where there were like broken bridges and that kind of thing around whatever the, oh my gosh, what is the name of the main settlement there? Sanctuary Hills. So cleaning up Sanctuary Hills so it actually looked like a town, getting tons and tons of NPCs in there who would like kind of mill about, go through their day, show up at the restaurant every night. It was awesome. It was really cool. What I was hoping for in here, honestly, and I'm still hoping for, is being able to build that kind of thing. Which kind is that? That's aluminum, fertilizer, mineral. Oh, steel, silver. There we go. Boop. Now we're going to need a power supply. Hoping to do the same thing here, but in addition to NPCs, actually having people stop by. I could place floors to put them higher? Yes, I could. You're absolutely right. I'm just being super lazy again. We'll just throw it down here. Build something. That would mean I'd have to click twice. Let's see. Nope. Where was I going? I didn't realize I was such a bum. That's connectors. Generators. There. I did it. Okay. I wonder how much power that thing takes. There's that. That takes 10, and that does 5, so we need one more. I can math. There we go. Now we hop out of that mode, grab the gun, and follow the gunshots. Or not. Are they even here yet? Is that something else going on? Don't tell me that's it. Little teeny robot guys? That's it. Defeat the liberators. Okay, be right back, guys. Hold on. Got a little something for you. Hey, Bozo, it's behind you. We'll just set this right here. They took it out already? I'm disappointed. Come on. There we go. There, like that. My favorite follower in 4. Oh, yeah, I used them selectively, right? Like, there were certain characters that, my last game, I actually had... Do you know the character Kiri? It's, again, depending on what you played in the game, it's a little spoilery. So I don't want to say too much. I'm going to lose here if I can't find where the other... You need to come all the way up to the fight if you want to fight, man. So Kiri was the last one, and I liked... She wasn't necessarily all that useful. I guess she had certain characteristics. I can't remember the details. But I mainly had her as a companion for the story. I really liked what they did with the story with her. It tied into the overall theme of the game really well. It was completely unexpected to me. Those things are useless. I'm not using them. Take care of you guys myself. Who else? Anyone else lagging, hanging back? But it would have been her. The other one was Preston. I use Preston a lot. I don't think I ever... I don't know that there's... It was a robot that yep, you got it. So there's the spoiler I was worried about, because I had not heard about that. And I'm glad I hadn't. My cat is apparently feeling very like he needs to sing. Where are you now? There they are. Yeah, I had not heard that you could do that. And so when I started following that story through, and then it turns out that, yeah, you can actually convert her over to a synth. And the story keeps going beyond that. Like, you know how you can build up, say, an affinity with different characters? Well, the same thing can happen with her story, and I thought it was actually really well done. It was really well written. So kind of a weird, unexpected romance. No. I know what you're doing here. Party's over. You missed it. Silver scrap. 1. Let me see if I can. Yeah, let's lock this thing. And I will go and gather some more stuff from around here. Huh. Okay, so it should be locked now. Yeah. But that's kind of where I stopped playing Fallout 4, was with after I felt like I had kind of completed that story. And then they're just, it very, very quickly turned into a ghost town. The same things over and over again. And so even the characters, which is only to be expected. I mean, you can only, have so many lines of dialogue that you program in and that kind of thing. Pretty soon you feel like you're wandering around a town where it's like some deserted kind of carnival or something where all these robots have been programmed to say the same thing over and over. Ended up feeling extraordinarily isolating, lonely. Which is why, again, I was looking forward to this. And actually, that was also why I started streaming. Because, wandering around a place like that and having no human contact, and just the whole dystopian, post-apocalyptic vibe, better to be able to chat with folks as you're playing. But it's still one of my favorite games of all time, easily. And this has been good too. I don't feel like it's really come into its own yet. I never actually used Strong as a companion. Like, I cycled through a lot of them fairly quickly. He was one I never actually used. And Kate. Is Kate the one that you find who is... What was Kate's story? I seem to remember she's recovering from chem addictions, if she's the one I'm thinking of. And you meet her at this place where they have, like, arranged raider fights? Or something like that? Is that the one? Down the wrong road? I did. That's weird. So we'll leave the excavator there. I'm going to go up here and look for some more stim packs and that kind of thing. And then I'll head back and pick up some more silver. I think in one game I just started to... I just started Kate's storyline. I never actually pursued it very far. I think I had planned to go back and do it, and I stopped playing before I ever did. It's one thing, like, I'm glad... I love Fallout's design and vibe, right? The whole 1950s influenced atomic age post-apocalyptic thing, but I personally feel like they overemphasize the fact that everything looks like garbage all the time. Like this, you're not going to be able to repair, obviously. But the fact that initially all your building materials and that kind of thing are also garbage. Like, I'm going to build a brand new couch. It's going to look like absolute crap. Kate was in the combat zone, and yeah. So she's on combat zone. That's what I was trying to remember. Yep. Sorry. My bad. You're everything. Yeah, she seemed like she would be a really interesting character, actually. So Strong, the reason I didn't play Strong is playing that game, there was a part of the story around what some of the super mutants did that really got to me. Really just like, I developed, the way some people, they make the Raiders like these awful, murderous, serial killer, cannibalistic, horrible things, right? So that you won't feel bad about going around killing all of them. Super mutants, they did kind of the same thing. And there was just something in one of the stories that where the super mutants trapped this family and let them suffocate. That I just, everyone has their own sort of like triggers, I guess. And that one really got to me. So absolutely loathed super mutants. Still do. And I know it's just a game, but it's fun to play into the story. So yeah, now we do this. That one's not going to reach him now. We'll throw it up in the air. Hey, got him. Got someone. Strong, well, he needed human milk of kindness. Yep, I know. Had I been a better person, I would have helped him to redeem himself. Here's the thing. I still don't know the end of his story. Like, I don't know where that whole milk of human kindness thing goes.
This not getting human.
Ouch. Wow. Yeah. So it's funny. The last time I played Fallout 4, I was also playing on the PlayStation, Detroit Become Human, which is also, I guess, kind of a divisive name, depending on who you are. Can be. But they explore really similar themes in the story, right? This idea of what's human and what isn't. Are synths living things, or are they just machines? Do they have rights? How should we treat them? Should we trust them? And it was actually a lot of fun to kind of see the same ideas two different ways in two different games. Both good. If Fallout 4 erred on the side of pointless and extraordinary violence, then Detroit was maybe a little over-sentimental in parts, but both of them were still really good games. Catch. You hear something. You survived the grenade. All of you survived that. No. Again. That's more like it. It's like just like in rehearsal. I throw the grenade, you'll blow into bits and die. I still hear someone downstairs. Is he coming? Oh, or is he upstairs? Probably both. Problem with this approach is sorting out the bits afterwards. Whose arm is that? Nope, I've already collected parts from them. Oh. I think to check outside. Oh, it was hard to get him to actually like it. Yeah, I could believe it. Well, I may have to go look up some videos later just to see Like I'm not interested enough to go back. Oh man, someone already got the core. To go back and like play through and then try to do all that. So I'll probably cheat later and just go and watch someone else's playthrough. I don't know. It could be fun to bust it open again. But it's one of the things. I always leave these ideas incomplete when I'm playing through. So the whole junk aesthetic thing. I get it in the game. I don't like that they do it all the time. It was amazing to play when you could like just using the mods. You could like turn spring on, and suddenly it doesn't look like everything's in a permanent nuclear winter. It looks like things are actually recovering. And it still looked wild. I mean, it still looked post-apocalyptic. It just wasn't pointlessly trashy everywhere all the time. If I could do that here, I would. It was a really, really big change to the game. How's my health? My health is not awesome. I ignore it when I'm around these folks because, frankly, they're not much to worry about. Let's switch guns. Let's use this. So this thing is a gun that you can get from a fairly early quest. Let me look at the name again. It is called Perfect Storm. Here's the thing, though. So this is one of the quests that you do up near that Wavy Willards or whatever, like up north past Grafton and all that. I didn't do this one until I was over level 50. Therefore, when I actually got the gun, I got a level 50 version of the gun. So it's still not outstanding. You know, it's nothing I would use as my primary. But it's a nice variant, right? Like if I'm low on other ammo, I don't use 10mm ammo for anything else, so I can keep this thing around. Woo! I'm on fire. Is that you? Are you throwing those? Knock it off. But he wanted to get Milk of Human Kindness because it was supposed to make humans stronger than mutants. So he wanted to give it to super mutants so they can kill all the humans, right? Story of irony. Yeah, see, and that's just it. That sums it up perfectly. So I don't know exactly where that story can go. Like if there's what you might consider a surprising, viable, good outcome to that story. I don't know what you'd do with it. But I guess it'd be interesting to find out. Oh, there you are. I remember trying to kill Strong over and over and over, and of course it doesn't let you. But I tried. It's for you. Oh yeah, fair amount of cement there if you need it. This whole place actually has a pretty good variety of like basic supplies. So early on, this is where I leveled up quite a bit. I'd come through, you know, once a day or whatever, make the rounds, and it got to the point where you kind of get a good strategy for going through the place. So you take a lot less damage as you get used to it. You can get a fair amount of experience on each run through. I can't anymore, you know, because of where I am, but still. Have I played Fallout 3 or New Vegas? I never have. So, Wild Ravens, how are you doing? Thanks for coming by. I was watching your stream the other day and really enjoying it. Your stream was my it's Friday and I still have to work and I want to actually feel better about things. So I'm doing okay. So I was watching your stream while I was coding on Friday. It was a lot of fun. So, but yeah, so I've never actually played the earlier Fallout games. So correct me if I'm wrong, but they don't actually have the same like building mechanic, right? They're all combat based, combat and story. Yeah, so I look for streamers that I don't know. I don't know how to actually describe it, but it seems like you have a really good community. Just a good outlook on things. So, but yeah, so Jamie and I were talking about odds and ends of different Fallout things. So Fallout 4 was my entry into the whole series. I'd never played any of the older ones. I don't expect I ever will. I used to be into playing a lot more, like, many different kinds of games, and I just don't anymore. I don't know if it's part of it's just, you only have so much time in the day and all that. So I tend to find one or two and gravitate to those. And right now it's this. And then I've got to get back on the PlayStation every once in a while and play Death Stranding more. I've started it out and it's really, really good. I just haven't dedicated enough time to it. Fallout 4 started the building mechanic. Yep. Which was just awesome. I mean, so the building mechanic is how... So my wife and I both play. She plays on PlayStation 4. I play on PC. I've played some on all platforms. PC's the main. But that's how she really got into these kinds of games. There's no way she would have played virtually everything that came along before that. Help out the noob here. What is the exclamation point YouTube thing? There's all sorts of things that happen in chat and that I'm still kind of figuring out what they mean. Is that a Twitch command? Go see how much silver we've gathered up. Still doing okay? Still doing okay. Yeah, that's more like it. You useless thing. Your scrap. I'll just leave the others. Doesn't really matter. Oh, you're trying to get my YouTube. Oh, golly, I should be better about this. I should have all that listed on my account. I just got a trophy for chatting a lot on Restream.io. I will. Actually, I'll just get over to a spot where I'm not going to get ransacked here, and I'll be right back. I'll hop on over and get the URL. And hopefully that doesn't kill the stream. Shouldn't. Oh, you did get it. Okay. I was under the impression it didn't actually work for some reason. So I'm using a chat aggregator. So I get a weird assortment of stuff sometimes. You're fast. Yeah, that too. All right, so what else to do? So we've got some ultracite. I've already kind of mined that. Got some silver harvesting going. I could just head down to What's that place called? Lewisburg? It's another place I go through just to clean up the place and gather some materials and stuff. I need to figure out where there's some good silver. It was the same, yeah. I'm 1010 not in everywhere. And thankfully, that's not one that like a lot of people have used. So, not a lot of us out there. Let's see. I'm going to take a quick look at something here anyway. That's really cool. So the restream thing I'm using to broadcast to different platforms, I think it used to have a feature that would integrate all the chats. I'll have to look about turning that back on. It might be that they did it as a beta and it didn't go so well. So that could be a thing too. Looks like the Wendigo cave. Ugh. Boy, not a lot, huh? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's just do, while we're waiting, we'll just do a rundown here. Burning through my taps, doing all the traveling, but that's fine. I don't use them for anything else. I guess I could be saving up for the serum plans, but some other day. So Wild Ravens, is 7610 your main game then, or are there other things that you play? You can. Oh, it is. Okay, it's not showing it here anymore. Then, cool. I'm glad to hear it's working. Oh man, I'm so like behind the curve in terms of the technology I'm using. I always feel like I'm tripping over it. That's okay. I'll learn. All right. Probably not gonna want to use that. The last time I came here, there was no Scorch Beast. The 2 times before that, there was a Scorch Beast here. So, would not be surprised if one shows up again. No, it's probably just... This isn't really going to be worth it. Oh, come on. Bats issues. Seriously? You're going to get taken out by a bunch of midgets. Ay, ay, ay. Inside we go. There we go. And... Woo! Hey, guys. What other games do you like? As I'm monitoring the Stimpack usage here. There we go. Wait for it. They're like piranhas. Man alive. Alright. Okay. I don't know that I've ever seen so many of those things here. Well, it makes it more challenging anyway. Okay, pardon me for a sec. Yep. And come on back. There we go. Lying down on the job. Oh, that's okay. I was just asking you what other games you like. There you are. Just say, remember there being something down here. And what have I got in terms of scrap right now? Yeah, nothing I've picked up. Besides the silver itself actually has silver in it. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I used to play a lot more. I used to play a lot of different kinds. Like I was saying, I tend to just limited time. I narrow it down to just one or two. But also got to the point where, oh, how often do I stream? Lately, it's been, well, just about every other day, typically. Part of it, you know, just it's really tough to set up, which would be good, but it's really tough to set up a regular streaming schedule just because there are a lot of variables in the day. I'm going to try to stream for about an hour weeknights, and then depending on the weekend, yeah, hopefully I'll have more days like this. Do a morning stream, do an evening stream. That would be ideal. Just about everything else I do requires some kind of like really intense mental concentration. Coding, writing, that kind of thing. So this is my like just let's not think about it too hard. Let's let the brain relax a little bit. And exhale. So I'm going to go ahead and head back. Just drop stuff off again. So yeah, it's fairly casual, but at the same time, even so, I've had a really great week. A lot of people coming on. A lot of good conversations. Really getting back into the game. Enjoying the game again. I guess when I stopped streaming just about 9 months back. I just kind of stopped playing games altogether. And it had just gotten to the point where it just felt a little too repetitive. I wasn't interested. Stop that. I wasn't interested in any of the quests that were going on or anything. So it's fun to get back into it and actually have some goals, you know. Find some stuff to do. Shouldn't have anything else. Yeah, that's fine. And I should have room now, considering all the stuff. Yeah. I wonder if we'll check this real quick. Check the ammo. yeah, I can make some 45 rounds. So let's hop out and do the perk switch. How many of those I have? I have 4. I have 4 more picker perks. I spent 3 of them already today on Super Duper, since I had never actually used that before. Take a through hiker and put the ammo smith on there. Alright, we're just going to get one batch. So we're going to roll the dice here and see what we get. Did it! Double batch. Awesome. And then before I switch things out again, let's actually check the status of all my weapons. How are we doing? I haven't used that thing at all, so that's fine. That's, yes, same. That we can scrap. That's nothing I need. Pipe pistol's fine. That is getting kind of toasty, so we'll fix that in just a moment. Pipe revolver is, again, one that I don't need. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. 1 to repair. So, let's see. Get rid of that, get rid of that. That might be all I need, actually. Been a while. That's one? Yep, that's it. There we go. And I don't know if you had seen this yet. When I first started playing, I found these weapons that had the little lighter colored bar in the middle. So that's like a second condition bar on the gun. So that one will wear down first, then it starts to wear down the base condition. So there's a perk you can get that lets you repair guns to twice their condition, and there's a separate set of perks that lets you do that for armor as well. So very, very handy. I like using them. I would recommend them. Go back to through hiker and take that off. There we go. All set. Question is, so I'm kind of at an in-between point here. I need to find another place that's going to have Ultracite. So I think what I'm going to do here is try the server hop. And I can go down and gather a little bit more, because I'm kind of stuck otherwise. Take care of that and that. So we're going to hop back out to the main menu. And we'll rejoin here. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. No, I look forward to it. The games are fun. I think that's actually one of the reasons, like I said, it's one of the reasons I started streaming. It's also one of the reasons I stopped playing a lot of other games was the social aspect just wasn't there, you know? More and more, the more I got into things, the more I wanted there to be some... the more I wanted it to be a way to connect with other people, not just a way to kind of burn some time and entertain myself. Not that those are, you know, those aren't bad things. Everyone needs to relax, but it's a whole lot more fun when there are other folks around. And finding other people who kind of like the same kind of stuff that you do is really cool too. I don't know about you. In the people I know in other circles in life, there aren't a ton who actually like this kind of thing. So, but thankfully I have a family who likes gaming. So my wife plays. Yo, Arky, how you doing? Okay. I think I'm otherwise set. I think I can just go ahead and we'll just hop on down there and go into the cave. What do I have in the way? What do I have for medics? I've got 11. That's not a ton. Psycho 22. I should grab... Nah, I'm okay for water. That'll be fine. Stim packs I'm fine. That's good. Radaway and Radex I'm doing just fine. So medics is really the only one that I have to worry about. No. Nope. Nope. No. Reload. It's taking forever. Stop it. Okay, now we leave. We're gonna hop on down to this little corner of the world. Not Fissure Site Prime yet. Glass Cavern. You're level 25, don't have good weapons. Is there anything you recommend? You know, so much of it for me boils down to personal preference. I might be the wrong person to ask only because... Whoop! I tend to focus on things. Hang on a sec. I have to plan here for a minute. Clear head. Clear head. Okay, so there's the Radex. I don't need any Radaway yet. There's the Medex. Alright. And there's the gun. Come on. Hit the Psycho. Where are you? Where'd you go? I heard it land. Oh, there you are. What I found to be important when you're starting off is get a variety of weapons that kind of spread out your ammo, so you're not dependent on one thing. You can switch back and forth. Different guns are going to have different fire rates and damage, right? So being able to switch back and forth between them is going to be important. And it's going to make all your ammo scrounging in that more effective. Whoop, whoop. Doesn't hurt. Yet. Ah. Come on down. There's nowhere for it to land down here, though. I should go up top and fight. How do I get back up there? Where's the... Oh, there's the road I was on. I could do that. What do you mean I'm thirsty? Did it land? It did, but it's up there. Yeah. Hold on. I'm coming. Stay there. Someone else fighting it? This is taking forever. What exactly do you think you're hitting over there? Whoa! There you are. And it's off. What? Get in line, pal. Oh, man. That was fast. Nice pose there. I may have missed it. When I last looked at my health bar, it was actually still pretty good. I feel like the Mirelurk King probably... I'll have to go back and watch the video later. Probably took most of that down in one hit. How am I doing here? Okay, there's my stuff. Grab. There we go. I'm back. There we go. Now I'm nervous. Where in the heck did the Mirelurk King go? Yeah, stay away from the fissure. Twice now, I think, I've actually fallen into a fissure while trying to fight one of these things. Oh, there you are. Yep, that's you. Oh, man. That thing is hard hitting. Those things are not my favorite. If you need any specific ammo, the Scorch tend to have shotguns, and Super Mutants tend to have hunting rifles. Yep. Please go away. Or, you know, I'll just fall in a hole. Where is he? There he is. This is fun. There. One problem down. Now let's deal with the other one. How am I doing? Loot him later. Oh, here comes the radiation. Oh, no, you're coming down to the ground. Hello. Don't walk backwards too far. Ouch. Okay. There we go. Yep, just sit back, relax. Take out your heart. A wing fragment. I don't know if I've seen that yet. The other thing to think about is you're going to have different perks that you can align with your preferred weapons. So if you, there are a lot of people who love shotguns. I'm not a huge fan, personally. Oh, nice. Travel money. I'm not a huge fan personally, but like I said, a lot of people love them. And if you do, there are going to be a lot of perks that you can get, especially early on when you're kind of limited as to how many you have at any given time. Good heavens, what else are they? They're like emptying out the machine, which I'm not going to complain, but, you know, that's surprising. So I think probably more important than having any one particular gun is make sure that you have a strategy. Try out different ones, figure out which ones you like, and then align all your perk development and all that stuff around that particular weapon. So like for shotguns, I think it's primarily going to be strength-based things, which is good because that's also going to like improve your carry limit and that kind of thing too. I tended to focus more on the pipe guns initially because they are everywhere. They're everywhere. They're easy to upgrade. Because you can find them everywhere. This is the other thing. Since you get the mod plans by scrapping them, you want to find the gun that you can find a lot of so that you can actually PC, I'll help as much as you can. Oh, hey, cool. There you go. Get things that you can find a lot of so that you can scrap them a lot. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Probably missed one back there. That's okay. I'll find it on the way out. Because then you're going to be able to go through and get lots and lots of the mods and be able to build things up, and it'll help you accelerate faster. I tended to focus on things that the Scorch carried, and so I would go over to where the Mothman statue is, like Point Pleasant, I think it's called. Yeah. So I would go over here, and there are always quite a few Scorched. They all drop guns. I gather up the guns. There's a crafting station there. So you could go and scrap the guns, get a bunch of mods, upgrade your weapons, and just repeat that whole cycle. It wasn't until I was really high level, so I actually have some perks related to, for example, over here, right now I'm using things that help me carry stuff, but I've also got the heavy gunner and all, like I could have if I had been smart. I would have swapped these out before I went into that fight so that it would have maybe gone just a little bit better. How's the pickaxe work out for you? I don't think I've ever actually tried that. Yeah, the hunting rifles are actually pretty good. I think I used them a fair amount when I was starting out too. And again, they're easy to find, so it's easy to develop them, right? Scorched have a tendency to just materialize in here. Let me go ahead and, I'll go ahead and switch out those perks. So what do I need? I need a total of 6. Whoops. Sorry, I radiate myself here. So we'll get rid of straw and back. I'm going to be over encumbered, which will suck. But that's fine. And then instead of bare arms, I will do... Let's see. Non-explosive heavy guns tend to do plus 10% damage. They reload faster. What do you think? Damage or reload faster? But I gotta decide quick. I hear footsteps. Okay, I'm gonna pick actually more damage. That's where I tend to go. If someone wants me to do different, you want to see how it works? See if it works. It's probably gonna be pretty subtle. But let me know. Whoop. What was that? Sure, why not? More Ultracite. I'm actually going to have to make sure I have enough acid now. I've rarely done any smelting, so I really haven't needed it, but at this rate, I'm going to run out. Which is an okay problem to have, so I know exactly where to get some. Size your... Hi. Is that a... Oh, it's their head. It looked like a mine. I thought I was walking up on a mine for a second. The little glowy spots. Their eyes actually looked like the little light on the mine. I thought your head was an explosive. Scorch Killer. Works good. Hey, that's cool. Sounds fun. I got spoiled by some of the legendary stuff in Fallout 4, and so I really haven't gravitated towards the legendary things here. I also maybe just haven't found anything that's frankly all that great. I don't know. Maybe my luck has just been awful. In fact, I think if I look at my weapons, I've got... The handmade is actually really good. That's true. Yeah. At least I like it. I don't have one right now, but I did use one in my main list for quite a while. Yeah, so aside from Perfect Storm, I don't have anything... I'm not using any legendary anything. For armor, I'm using the chameleon painted metal. So that's how I'm doing the cloaking thing. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. The Mutant Slayer's wood left arm. I've got such a weird assortment of stuff. But it mostly works, so, you know, sticking with it for now. Don't know where to find it. So the only place I remember, this probably isn't the only place I've ever seen one. The last place I remember finding one was... And people jump in where I'm wrong, because I could be totally off here. It was around this area, so it was around the, Mount Blair. It may have been a little further south. It may have been... Like, there's a lot of stuff in between here. So, that was also, though, the first place that we found a Wendigo. We were still fairly low level, and that was no fun. The Wendigo was awful. It was like such a huge jump in difficulty for us at the time that it totally caught us off guard. There's what I was after. That's what I'm here for. I don't think there's any other in here, is there? No. And I am getting cooked, so I'm going to go out. Treat myself to a rat away. Okay. Just checking again, because I tend to be kind of... If you actually see some Ultracite that I'm, like, strolling past, let me know, because I am fairly blind. I have difficulty actually seeing the obvious sometimes. I gotta go over here. This thing's heavy. Can't run right now. So I was talking about Fallout 4 and really enjoying the, like, you could take a couple weapons in there and max them out, and you are just absolutely unstoppable. And I understand why you wouldn't want to do that here with player versus player. That would be really frustrating. You get one person with a maxed out gun, and you know, what are you going to do? But I'll admit, I kind of miss having the insanely overpowered weapons. There we go. Short bursts. Is there anything else over there? What was that? That's just where I found some before. The glow is still there. The legendary drops aren't normally the greatest. It's generally wood armor or pipe wrenches, right? Like, even when I go to, what's her name's? You know, we were talking about this earlier. What's that place called? Okay, whoops. No, don't move the marker or anything. Now I gotta go find it again. Yeah, Berkeley Springs. Where you can go and, you know, basically play the roulette, the legendary roulette. I've gotten awful stuff up there. So that's just another reason that I really haven't focused on it. Like, I haven't tried for any particular legendary because they've been very difficult to find. They haven't been all that handy. I've just relied on using a combination of perks and mods to build things up high as I can. But so far, it's actually worked out okay. There's one. Today was, you know, naturally a little different. A little surprise from the Mirelurk King. But that's okay. I didn't lose anything. Little embarrassing is all. Never fun to die in front of a bunch of people. Okay. Well, I'm not expecting to run into anything right here. I might... Oop, what's that? No, acetone. Thought it might be a volatile materials container. So instead of just, you know, teleporting back, I'm going to wander outside and just see what else we run into here. And after I've walked a little ways, as far as I'm comfortable, then I will jump back home. We will smelt the Ultracite ore and see if I can build another piece. Maybe today I can get a leg. That sounded horrific. Come on. Is there another one here already? Or were there two to begin with and I just did half the job? I am slow. That's the only problem. You bought a legendary module, you never got it, but it still took legendary coin things. Oh, that sucks. You're back. Okay. Let's see. One of those, and one of those. So that's using Med-X, Rad-X, odds and ends of things to... Okay, go all the way up. Don't let it distract you. Oh, there's two more. Yay. This is not as bad as it's been. I have been... Ouch. I've been in a fight that involved a legendary Mirelurk Queen and two Scorch Beasts coming at me at the same time. That's perfect. Just stay right there. I'm fine. It doesn't hurt much. You, on the other hand, are almost done. That's how you do it. Nice pose. Oh, ouch. Yes. Yeah, sorry to have killed your god, I guess. Is that what the Scorch Beast is to them? I don't know. A pulse grenade, Scorch Beast liver, which I need to go home and cook up, and another wing fragment. Okay, well, Stimpack time, and then there was another one right over there. Now, before I head over there, which way am I walking? Good, I'm walking away from Fissure Site Prime. That is the correct direction to walk. I am not quite... I don't know if I'm ready or not. And it costs 50 of the coins. That stinks. Man, that sucks when that happens. I've never had it just totally jit me, but like I said, the first couple times, I thought I was going to go in there, and I had saved up a bunch of script, right? Where are you? There you are. And I thought I was going to go in and walk out with some shiny new, totally awesome kick butt, whatever. And it was kind of, I don't remember exactly what it was. It may as well have been a shovel. Like, it was just awful. I went outside, used it to blow up all the cars, and then just put it back in the scrapper. I was mad. Since then, I don't actually get the ones that are like the 3-star. Oh, I'm super thirsty, too. Let's take care of that. Whiskey. Why not? Purified water, purified water, purified water. And some grilled red stag. Much better. Now I need to draw its attention. But I've been getting the singles, just because rather than betting everything on one try, I've been trying to spread it out so that I get more attempts in the machine. Because frankly, I would also rather have one really good something. I'm sorry, one. I'm not thinking clearly because I'm being killed. I'd rather have something that has one good effect than, you know, have to go through like 3 times as many cycles to get anything good. Keep an eye on the health bar. That was interesting. I'll take this moment to reload. I see you over there. Where are you? I keep waiting for the Scorch to show up like right in front of me again. How's my health? Not super awesome. Let's take care of that. Where am I being shot from? You! Oh, you're all staying off in the distance. Yeah, well, here. I have to change my strategy here for a second. If they keep coming. Health is good. That's more like it. Oh, it stopped. Why did it stop going down? Keep doing what you were doing before, where I shoot you and your health goes down. That's a better plan. Now you guys. Alright. Where are they? I love it when that happens. Like, you get 2 or 3 grenades and they just kind of keep flying up in the air. It's fun. It's like hacky sack, but with bombs. Oh, someone had a code piece too. Get back over here. I don't think so, pal. Where are you going? We're not done. Almost. A little bit more. Come on, man. Phew. Hey! That's nice. That's a little bonus. And we got, oh, shotgun shells. Another liver. Short, refined, double barrel shotgun. Nah. Okay. Follow my ears here. 21! I had not been tracking the ammo. I'm down to 21 shots. So now I have another goal. It's time to collect steel again. Steel and lead. What gun did I kill the Scorched with? This is a 50 caliber machine gun, level 45. I will check the mods. I can't remember. It might not. It may not have any. I don't know that I built this thing that much. What build am I going for? Honestly, I don't even know how to articulate it very well. Like, I don't have a very formal, structured plan for doing this. Like, so, in terms of gathering stuff, so right now I'm trying to. Every time I move, it sounds like it's getting further away. But right now I'm trying to build the. Oh, well, there you go. I didn't think about that. Okay. Trying to build the Ultracite power armor. I'm gonna have to switch guns here again. There we go. I hadn't thought about this. The idea that this is typical, right? Where there's going to be ultracite, decaying ultracite. Does that matter? I'm hoping that just means that there's less of it. I'm hoping that doesn't mean that it's no good for actually smelting. So, Arky, what kind of ammo are you running out of? Like, what gun are you using? Still there? There we go. Slight overkill for what I'm doing, but again, that's okay. Oh, that's not one. Did I find it all? Boy, I'm easily distracted. Oh, the grenade launcher that looks like a 50 caliber. So this is a auto grenade launcher, and it has been modified a fair amount. Long barrel, odds and ends of things. So here, let me go ahead. I'm gonna head back to where I can like go over my gear a little bit more easily. So I don't, and that's the other thing. I don't actually have one build I'm going for. I'm trying. Whoa, lots of folks. Busy night tonight. Oh, I can't fast travel. That's right. First. Come on. There we go. We go here, and we take that off, and that, and also that thing. And we go down here, and we say bear arms, and pack rat, and I already heard the sound I want to hear. Strong back. Is that the other one? Yeah. Wow. Handmade and shotgun shells. Yeah, I'm not. So that's the thing. I've not actually used shotguns a lot. I don't know a good path for modifying them to make better, like higher ammo capacity or, excuse me, or anything. For pretty much everything that no, that's not true. I was going to say for everything I got now. For a couple of guns now, I have to manufacture my own ammo. So I constantly go on, like, I go and scour for steel and lead. And I've got some perks that I'll show here in a minute to help with that. We don't do that yet. Over here, scrap all the junk. Not allowed in there, really. Okay. Every time something goes thump now, I jump just because of all the fights that have been going on. It's like, it's the Scorched Beast. No, it isn't. It's someone who's buying some Stimpact or something. Alright, so for making ammo, whoops, we need to do that. There we go. No, come on, man. I can do this. There we go. I'm going to take that off and then head over to what in the world is going on here? Concentrated fire, master picklock. Oh, I'm looking at I forgot. Here. There we go. Ammo Smith. So you produce 80% more rounds. So starting to build that up. What ammo am I using most? Right now, 45s. 45s most days. I think that's probably the main thing, really. I mean, I'm also using 38s in some of the pipe guns, but those are like littered everywhere, right? Like I've never had to make my own, just because you can just do one circle around a couple spots and actually completely rearm yourself. So yeah, let me go ahead and put that on there. And the other one is the Super Duper, which I did not realize I had on there. That's actually not good. Should have taken that off earlier. So we got Ammo Smith. Super Duper, when it's up to level 3, gives you a 30% chance you'll get double results when crafting anything. So we go in. I don't even know if I have enough steel at this point, but we'll take a look. Yeah, I'm still out of it. But like for the, I know I use, oh, I don't even have enough for that. What am I out of? Steel. So we gotta go on a steel run. Alright, switch out the perks, put them back. And which one did I take off? It wasn't packed in light, was it? Oh, yeah, okay. I normally don't take that one off. Take that off. So, Bloody Mess. 15% bonus damage means enemies may explode. So, yeah, the explosions are kind of comical and whatnot. But the 15% bonus damage, big difference. So yeah, this is kind of the core of most of my characters, right? All primarily oriented around pistols. And yeah, I guess rifles too. But like basic things. The whole heavy guns thing is a just as needed, right? Like I don't tend to favor those things. Up against the Scorch Beast or whatever, yeah, okay, makes a difference. So I'll keep the perk cards around for swapping that out. But I don't like using them as the main weapon. And I think what I'll do is head up. I've kind of already hit... Oh, wait, I was going to say, I've already hit the places that I usually go for steel. But the truth is, I hit them on the other server, so they actually should be fine here. So, Wild Ravens, what do you tend to favor? What do you like to use? Am I going the right way? Do not just bumble around. There's the road I'm looking for. Oh, you know what? This was in the other place too. I could do this. I could actually start harvesting more silver here. Is that another one? There are two. I did not know that. Okay, we'll do both. Let's go claim the place. We'll start this up. Enemies. Where did I miss enemies? Oops. Come on. Oh, it's hard to walk over these things. Still there? Where'd you come down? I hear someone. Where are you? You run around the other side of the building? Awkward. There you are. Sure, why not? And a silver fork, of course. All the silver we can get right now. Hopefully that'll do it. Yep. We're not there yet. Still claiming, still claiming. There we go. And what kind of generator can I was gonna say I don't think I have enough stuff to build that. Can I build 4 of those? Good enough. Yep. Okay. Good. So we'll keep that going and then head on over to here. Yeah, why not? Ordinarily, I would just kind of take my time here and enjoy going through, but we'll try to speed it up a little. Am I dead already, or am I still over there? He's still over there. Come on. Oh, shoot. Oh, I forgot about the defend it thing. Oops. So I guess the question is, if I don't go back, are they going to attack the miners? And I would imagine they would. So maybe I can kind of speed this up too, like I was saying. How many do I have? Ooh, hit myself.
Disappear. No fair.
No lead again. I think the last 3 times I've come now, Summoner's already taken all the weights. There you are. Alright. And pipe rifle. Hunting rifle. Foot bones. No, thank you. Am I on a PC? Yes, I am. There we go. You hear the other guy stomping around inside, so I'm guessing that they are probably going to come out here pretty soon too, which is fine. Nothing to worry about. And let's see. Glue. There's a little lead. Oh! Let me run in here. Oop. Let's see. Whoops. Wrong. Where's the... Oh, bother. I didn't even see the friend request things. It shows you how often I use it, right? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay. Let's very quickly... I guess it doesn't really matter which one it is. Just do it. Scrap items. Switch. There. That. Over here. Get rid of first aid. Go down. Pick. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Scrapper. Scrap up junk. Weapons. And make sure I'm only picking junk. That's really weird. How do you... Okay, apparently I'm missing something. So I can see the friend request coming through. I don't see a place to actually act on it. And it's been long enough, I don't actually remember how. Gallery, change appearance, help settings, blah, blah, blah. I would think it would be under social, yeah. Last one on friends. Let me. Whoops, sheesh. I keep hitting that. Oh, oh my gosh. Remember the whole, like, I'm not observant thing? Yeah. Thank you very much. There we go. Okay. Quick swap of the build again. Let's go to Bloody Mess. Changes to Super Duper. And this time we'll do through hiders when I'm used to swapping out, just so I'm used to the same one all the time. An ammo smith, and then Weedcraft. Go to ammo. And technically, like, I think I'm actually fine on 45s right now. What do you need? Oh man, I don't have enough still. I'm 9 short. Can you believe it? Boy, I'm really low on lead, too. Okay, I'm going to have to just ignore that for right now. We'll get back to that. Let's head back to... We made some progress. Let's get back to the racetrack. And make sure that everything's okay there. And we'll do it by going through a Deathclaw. Use all kinds, as you have 5 characters. Oh, okay. Wow. That's cool. Been overrun by feral ghouls. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Not for long, though. kind of fun, though. I've never actually done that where I let one of them get overrun. You have to reclaim it. And that wasn't even the bulk of them. There we go. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Get mobbed by piranhas again. Missed. Yeah. Okay. Who else? Oh, there's one. Yay. See if we have anything to rebuild here. I would have expected they would have come up and, like, attacked them. Okay. There's all that. So now, let's head... Where's a good place to do this? I'm actually just going to head back to my shop, I think. Let's see, what time is it? Yeah, I'm going to have to wrap this up fairly soon, unfortunately. I've played more than I have in months today, and it has been a blast. But I also got to eat. Little things like that. I don't see anything there. Okay. Back up and up and up. Anything to scrap? Nothing to scrap. Let's go to here. We still have the duper set up. Not going to be building any more ammo right now, so let's take that off. Oh, I will wait. I heard. Whoops. Hey, there you are. Here. Good to see you. That's really cool. Let me... Oh! Well, that's really kind. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. No, that's really awesome. Likewise. And I gotta say, nice look, too. Just strikes me as being really similar. See ya. Have fun. '76, and I'm sure you'll agree, has the best community around it I've seen around a game in a long time. So, you meet the best people. Okay, so I've got to switch out. I got my... Oh, actually I got the super duper on. So let's not go to scrap. Let's go to craft. And go to smelting. Yeah, okay. Four tries. Let's see what we do. There's what I like to hear. Cool. Swap that back out before I forget. Again. Actually, no, I should not do that. I am going to leave that there for a second. And, oh, I forgot the armor. I don't like that you have to actually haul the armor down and set it into the thing just to build the pieces for it. It just, oh, it gets to me. But it's what you gotta do. Okay, so apparel, and I guess I'll just grab both of the power armor chassis so that I don't have to, like, be wrong about one of them. And we'll head on down. Okay, luck of the draw. I picked this one. And I was correct. Yay. And now, finally, after all that, we craft. And see if I have enough silver. I do. I hear ghouls. Let's do the legs first. So we'll do the left leg. Cow. Dang. I was really hoping to hear the super duper thing there. That would have been awesome. But that's okay. Where is he? There we go. You know, so as a little side thing, I'm probably going to have to invest in getting the better, the words, names are escaping me. Turrets, you know, the gun things, those guys. Who right now are useless. What do you take? You take steel? I guess I'll leave one of them running. Just so I don't have to keep repairing things here. My wife is sitting. So my wife has actually played probably more hours than I have at this point. She's like, "Get him off the ground." I'm like, "Yeah, that's work. I just want bigger guns." But she's right. Let's see. Collect. And then we'll drop them back in here. And that is the end of a long, hard day out in the wasteland. Time to head upstairs into my sanctuary to watch some high-quality static on the TV. This has been awesome. Wild Ravens, Jamie, YoArty, everyone. It's been a blast. I really appreciate everyone stopping by. This is exactly why I stream and play. So you made my day and my night. I hope you have a really good rest of your weekend. And I hope to see you again soon. Take care. God bless. We will see you soon. I was talking about this earlier today. So apparently player.me has died again, and so I don't get my list of folks in the Naughty Nation. Everyone, welcome to the Naughty Nation. Take care.